It's episode 42 of Fresh and Uncooked. I'm Chris.
And I'm Jeff.
Jeff and I love to eat. We know you do too. We're here every week to talk about new menu items and products, give our opinions on the food we try and enjoy, and every single episode of Fresh and Uncooked has its own dedicated topic. Jeff, what will Americans eat an estimated 150 million of this weekend, and just happened to be our main topic today?
Hot dogs.
We also have stories on the ultimate sausage and mustard pairing guide.
Ooh.
And free food and more silly hacks from McDonald's.
Oh, they're at it again.
Coming up next in food news.
Any news?
Is there any news?
I have news.
Food news.
Bad news travels fast.
Okay. We love sausage, right? I mean, just listen to episode 27. But Jeff, I've come across the ultimate sausage and mustard pairing guide.
Wow. Not just a pairing guide, but the ultimate
Sausage and mustard pairing guide. So many sausages, so many mustards. I mean, let's face it, you can't really go wrong pairing mustard with sausage. You know, any mustard, any sausage. It'll probably work, right? I mean, no one's going to look at you funny.
I would say that's probably right.
But what if I could tell you, you could have the perfect pairing every time you slather that sausage stuffed bun with the yellow stuff?
You know what, Chris? That sounds great. It really does.
The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, why we are not on this council, I don't know, but they have teamed up with the National Mustard Museum.
What?
Have you ever been there?
I have not, but it sounds like I need to plan a trip.
To Middleton, Wisconsin. Yes, you do. They've teamed up and created the ultimate sausage and mustard pairing guide. 10 accomplished chefs collaborated to match 17 delicious sausage types with 17 of the world's finest mustards. 400 plus years of culinary experience got together and made pairings range from classic like beef frankfurters and yellow mustard to more adventurous options like Cajun brats pairing with a sweet maple mustard. The link to the guide is posted in the podcast description for anyone wanting to upgrade their mustard and sausage game.
This sounds great, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
So starting July 5th and continuing all month is Camp McDonald's, where each day it features many specials, including free food, buy one, get one deals. There's even some concerts. This is all through the app and requires a minimum $1 purchase. But every day will kind of have its own special thing, like $2 Big Macs on July 9th and the 30th, a free 6-piece on the 12th. They're calling it Camp McDonald's, so kind of like a summer camp vibe to it, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they're going for. Here's the thing. I mean, it is what it is. It's just app specials every day, and a couple of, I think they have like merchandise with like celebrities on it and some of their McDonald's mascots. There's more of those food hacks. We've talked about the McDonald's food hack menu before and how silly it is.
Yeah.
There's all these secret menu hacks that people do. I forget what they call it, but you can take like a Big Mac and take a fillet of fish and disassemble and put together a Big Mac, you know, surf and turf or whatever the secret hack menu is. And McDonald's promoted this, that, hey, we're putting all these cool secret hacks that everyone loves to do on our menu, which is cool, which is a great idea. But they're not actually assembling the hack. They're just selling both things to do the hack. So it's really no different than any other day that someone would want to do this hack.
Right. They did that last year, wasn't it?
I believe so. It was definitely within a year.
Yeah, because I remember that I fell into their whole trap and I would order things from their hack app, and then I'd have to assemble things in my car as I'm trying to drive and eat my lunch.
Yeah, I just wanted the fillet of fish with the Big Mac sauce, and McDonald's makes the customer disassemble and reassemble the hack. Why they just don't do the hack, promote it that way, put it on their menu like that, sell it to the customer as the hack, I don't know. They're going to continue this because some of the special days includes the McFlurry sandwich hack, which is just taking a McFlurry and dumping it in between two cookies and making like an ice cream cookie sandwich for the most part. But of course, they're just selling you 2 cookies and a McFlurry and saying, here you go.
Right.
I mean, when we order a Big Mac, they're not throwing us all the ingredients and like saying, here, make the Big Mac yourself, right? Make the food. That's why we're here. We're here to get fast assembled food for convenience. Anyway, enjoy summer camp at McDonald's.
Right. I mean, I understand that there's a labor shortage going on, but then maybe just don't come up with the hacks. Maybe just go without the hacks. I don't know. Does it really draw people in there?
It must if they're bringing it back again.
Yeah.
But
and like I said, I did partake last year and ordered a couple of the hacks, even though I knew I'd have to assemble them myself. But I thought maybe
a little messy. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought maybe on the off chance, maybe there was a new employee who thought, oh, these need to go together and I'll just do it. That wasn't the case.
That would be fine. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Why they don't do it like that, I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, McDonald's is the largest fast food billion-dollar company, whatever. So
that was going to be my point.
Right?
Yeah, they're McDonald's. As much as I say I don't like it or whatever, I'm there quite a bit, right?
Right.
Oh.
I'm just talking about their marketing strategy. It's like they obviously know what they're doing.
For sure.
I just don't understand the whole hack thing. That's your food news for episode 42.
Hey, what's new?
What's new? What's new?
What's new?
What's new?
Okay, so time for What's New. It's where Jeff and I try new products, go to new places, check things out for the first time, give a review and a grade. Nothing for me this week, Jeff, but I hear you visited a Chicago iconic restaurant.
Yes, indeed. So I went to the Billy Goat Tavern, which is known for their burgers, the cheeseburger
Saturday
thing,
Night Live thing, yeah, from way back in the day.
Yeah, and they have no Pepsi. They have Coke.
That's right. Yep.
Which I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Mm-hmm. So tried it for the first time, and it definitely has an atmosphere. Atmosphere, fine. Nothing out of the ordinary really for me. So I went and I ordered a triple cheeseburger.
Ooh.
As doesn't sound surprising if you know me.
Sounds tasty.
Yeah, and I got it, and I opened it up. And when I opened it up, I could only see bun. I really couldn't see any patties until I flipped it over, and then I saw some cheese and patties.
Okay.
Well, first off, the pricing, it was rather inexpensive, but it was just burger, cheese, bun, which I'm fine with. I just asked for a triple cheeseburger. I didn't ask for any type of condiments or anything like that. I would just take it however they make it. That's how I usually take it.
Mm-hmm. But were you missing buns? Missing patties?
No, it had the 3 patties on there. It's just that it seems like they're more like smash burgers maybe.
Real thin, right?
They're very thin.
Right.
I ate the triple cheeseburger, and Chris, I probably could have had 2 more, truthfully. and I know that I eat a lot, but usually a triple cheeseburger.
Yeah, you're calling it a day right there, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, the price too. It was a decent price. I didn't spend much money, just for my Coke and burger. But after hearing about this place for so long and about how good the cheeseburgers are and things like that, the cheeseburger was good. It was decent. But I guess I was a little bit underwhelmed, a little bit disappointed even too. What would I give as a letter grade? Because I know that's what we do. What would I give the triple cheeseburger at Billy Goat Tavern? I would give it a C. I would say it's just average. It's very much just a triple cheeseburger.
I believe your last burger was a C as well. You haven't had any good burgers lately.
I haven't had good burgers in so long, and I'm going to change that hopefully this weekend. So you've been to the Billy Goat Tavern before too, right?
It's been a while, but it is right by the United Center, which is where the Blackhawks and the Chicago Bulls play. Mm-hmm. Been there plenty of times before Bulls games. Me and one of my buddies that would go all the time. That would kind of be our place to hang out.
Okay.
We'd get down to the city a little early, beat traffic, head to Billy Goat's, get a couple of burgers. I remember getting a couple of burgers. I don't think they were triple.
Okay.
I remember it being good, but this was also, usually beers were being ordered, not exactly Cokes or Pepsis, so that's another thing. And it's probably been at least 10 years since I've been there, but we always liked it. It's nice and close to the United Center, so that was the main reason. Plus, yeah, cheeseburger. It's just, it's a cool place to hang out for an hour or two.
Right. Little nostalgia.
For sure. It's kind of hard to mess up a cheeseburger.
It is, right?
So here in C's, for your last 2 burgers, Jeff, you're going to get a solid B soon. It just has to happen.
It's written in the stars.
So Billy Goat C, And then 4 words to describe Billy Goat cheeseburgers, Jeff.
Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Underwhelming.
That's an A+ review right there. That's What's New, episode 42. Happy National Hot Dog Month.
Right?
It's exciting. July 4th, Independence Day, right around the corner as we tape this episode. So we decided we'd talk hot dogs because apparently hot dogs just go crazy with July 4th.
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily think hot dogs on July 4th. I kind of think brisket or ribs. Like I'm thinking like serious barbecue, but that's just me. But apparently there's a lot of hot dogs getting eaten July 4th weekend every year in America.
Yeah, well, you've mentioned previously, too, you don't put hot dogs on the grill, right?
That's true. I do not. I prefer my hot dogs steamed or, simmered.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just how I do it. What is your go-to hot dog toppings?
Oh, boy, that's a good one. So I think I really like the traditional Chicago hot dog. I think that's the perfect way to go. Mm-hmm. Onions, the neon green relish, mustard, celery salt, which celery salt, game changer.
Good stuff.
Tomatoes and a couple of sport peppers.
Yeah, the regional hot dogs. I'd have to agree with you there. I love a Chicago dog. The only thing I don't like about a Chicago dog is the neon green relish, just because I'm not like a sweet pickle, sweet relish enjoyer.
Okay.
I mean, I've eaten plenty of it because I've eaten plenty of, Chicago dogs. Drag it through the garden, right? Means everything. Yeah, it's perfect though. It's the poppy seed bun. It's mustard, the onion, the chunks of tomatoes. The pickle is jammed on the hot dog too, right next to the hot dog too. A whole pickle's spear. Good. Yeah, a couple of sport peppers to wake you up, remind you that you're proud to be an American. Eating a Chicago dog. The mustard. It's good stuff. No ketchup, obviously.
No, I don't do the ketchup either.
But sometimes I will say no relish. Hold the relish for sure.
Okay. Now, so you mentioned something very interesting in your description of the hot dog. You said the poppy seed bun. Mm-hmm. Do you feel the poppy seed bun is essential?
Well, I mean, technically, it's part of the recipe, but what does it add?
That's kind of where I'm going with this whole thing. Right. Now, with most things that would be put on bread or a bun or what have you, I feel that the bun is very important. Although with hot dogs, I feel that the bun, it doesn't matter.
So you're saying the 89-cent package of hot dog buns at the store is the same as the $5 package?
Absolutely. I feel that the hot dog bun really doesn't add anything to the experience. With the poppy seed one, the only thing it adds is a little bit of frustration because those seeds just fall off everywhere and they get stuck in your teeth or whatever.
Yep. Wow, Jeff, this is great. And we're talking hot dogs here. What about a sausage, though?
Okay. Yeah, I think with a sausage,
you need
it's
a little
different.
Sturdier foundation, more weight, thicker circumference.
Right. Yeah, a sausage roll, so to speak.
Yeah, you need a little more, you throw a Polish down on an 89-cent package of buns. The buns getting ripped, falling apart on you. Just like the poppy seeds falling all over your lap.
Right.
But a hot dog, I'm with you. If I'm making Chicago dogs, I'm grabbing the poppy seed buns. It just feels right. But you're right. I don't think the hot dog bun necessarily matters. Good point.
Yeah. I think the hot dog definitely matters.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And maybe in those other cases too, like with a burger, there's ways you can mask a subpar burger, right? With different cheese and all the condiments and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can with a hot dog, but it's a little bit more difficult. But really that bun is just kind of like a vessel in order to keep all of those condiments together so it doesn't just completely slide off of the hot dog.
We talked about the Chicago dog. Any regional dogs that you've had in your lifetime that you remember?
I've had Conies from Detroit.
The Michigan Conies?
Yeah, those are good.
That's chili, right? Chili, mustard, onion?
Yeah, those are solid.
I've never had one there, but I've made plenty of mustard and onion chili dogs at home, No complaints there. Still would prefer the Chicago dog. They say like a classic New York dog is steamed onions, deli style yellow mustard, usually like real pale mustard. I mean, that's fine too. Have you ever had a Seattle dog? This is where it kind of gets a little weird.
What's a Seattle dog?
I guess in Seattle, this is all according to hotdog.org, by the way. They definitely have the description of the Chicago dog down to, well, they call it dark green relish. We call it neon green relish around here, but they have the ingredients perfect for the Chicago dog. So I'm assuming if we have any listeners out there in Seattle that this is wrong, you let us know. And hotdog.org. They split their dog in half and grill it, putting it on a toasted bun and topped with cream cheese, grilled onions, and sriracha or jalapenos.
I'm not against that.
Cream cheese just seems like, I don't know, it'd have to be a light cream cheese because cream cheese can just kind of take over everything, I think. But
oh, for sure.
That's an interesting one for sure. I know in California, they have a couple like LA dogs, a couple different varieties, but they're basically wrapping the dogs in bacon out there in LA.
I've had those before too.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing. But yeah, of all the regional hot dogs and just generic hot dog toppings, even though it looks like a big salad on top of a hot dog, the Chicago dog is definitely my preferred way. So what do you think as far as toppings, Jeff, in America? What do you think is more popular? Mustard, ketchup, or onions?
Ooh, wouldn't mustard be number one?
Very good. Mustard is number one, 68%. And ketchup and onions are tied for 61%.
Okay.
Most popular toppings in a hot dog, relish. I don't mind a dill relish, but a sweet relish, not my thing. Chili, obviously another huge hot dog topping, and cheese.
All solid. Yeah, all of those are solid, but you're leaving out one that's probably one of, I mean, it's definitely one of my favorites.
Tomato.
No.
Pickle. Pork pepper.
No.
I'm just trying to go through the rest of the...
Sauerkraut, man. How about sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut.
Man, I love sauerkraut.
You know what? I don't put much sauerkraut on a dog. On a sausage, yeah. But yeah, I don't think hot dogs really get much sauerkraut love for me.
Oh, I treat sausage and hot dogs pretty much the same way.
Yeah, I guess, well, that makes sense. Actually just had some Polish sausage and sauerkraut last night for dinner. In case you were wondering.
Yeah. Why not?
You ever watch the hot dog eating contest?
That is really hard to watch.
It is hard to watch, yes.
Yeah.
I've said that as I've gotten older.
Oh, yeah. We were actually in New York at Coney Island on July 3rd, the day before the contest.
Goodness. Setting it all up.
Yeah, and we went to Nathan's where they do the contest. And eating at Nathan's, those hot dogs are really good. Oh, yeah. Very solid.
They sell them in stores.
They do, yeah. And I can only imagine how crowded and how packed that place is on July 4th.
Oh, yeah.
On July 3rd, it was completely insane. So
Joey Chestnut, of course, is the champion. He'll be going at it again. I don't know. I should have looked it up. It's like 77 hot dogs.
Isn't it 74? And I think they're betting if he can get to 76.
Oh, I should look on my sports app.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bet you can make. I'd make that bet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He'll top whatever. I'll take the over, whatever it is.
Exactly. He's amazing.
Have to look at that later. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's something to watch at least once in your life. I mean, they put it on ESPN every 4th of July. It's interesting how they eat the hot dogs because they don't really eat it like, me or you would. They're eating the meat and the buns separately and like soaking the bun in water. It's very interesting. And then, yeah, hot dog eating contest. This country,
Yeah, it's just, man, just gluttony.
How do you like to wash down your dog, Jeff? You going with a soda pop? You going with a lemonade? You going just water?
Yeah, I would say probably like a Coke.
Yeah.
Not a Pepsi, a Coke.
76% agree with you. Soda pop, 54% beer, 57% lemonade, and iced tea. Yeah, I would say Coke or beer, depending what's going on.
It's all about atmosphere.
Jeff, have you ever had a microwaved hot dog?
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact,
you have?
When my grandmother got her hot dog, or not when she got her hot dog. When my grandmother got her microwave, the very first thing that we cooked in there was an Oscar Mayer hot dog.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
How about that?
Yeah.
Can you name anything that's more delicious than a microwaved Oscar Mayer hot dog? I can name
Yes.
about 2,000.
Yes, I can. The best way to cook a hot dog is on the grill. 75%.
Really? Man, that's a lot of
That's
people.
shockingly high to me, at least, because I just don't like doing the hot dogs on the grill. I don't know. Coming in at second place at 9% is almost the same thing over a campfire.
I don't think that I've ever had a hot dog over a campfire.
I'm pretty sure back when I was a young child in the family camping trips, I'm pretty sure we've probably roasted our own hot dog, found a stick out in the forest, trimmed it up with a pocket knife, poked the hot dog, probably
Yeah, I'm
threw a
not
couple
against it.
marshmallows on there, just hung it in the air above the fire. I'm sure that's happened.
Yeah, and I'm not against it by any means. I just don't, I think I'm more against camping. I'm not a camping person.
Yeah, I would agree with you there at this age. Yeah. No interest in doing that again. 6% boiled. I hate to say boiled because that just seems like you're overcooking the hot dog, but that's usually how I cook my hot dogs at home.
Oh, same here.
Simmered gently.
Yeah.
3% steamed, 2% in a frying pan, and 2% microwaved.
Yeah, I don't microwave them anymore. Well, I don't have a microwave.
Right. So you couldn't if you wanted to.
No.
You plan on having any hot dogs this 4th of July?
On the actual 4th of July or 4th of July weekend?
The weekend, yeah. Because 4th of July is a Monday this year. So it's a 3-day weekend.
Maybe at some point in time, I'll have a hot dog. I don't know that I'm going to be making hot dogs, though. Like you said, I'll probably grill for sure. But brisket, ribs, I'm probably looking towards that. Maybe making amends with this whole burger fiasco that I've been experiencing. And
I gotcha.
so I don't know if there's going to be any hot dogs.
Okay. I think there will be because I haven't had a good Chicago dog in a while. So either going to run out to my favorite joint here in town and grab some, or maybe I'll grill a Chicago hot dog this weekend. We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Now, I think this is the thing. If you're cooking it on the grill, burning them just a little bit, a little extra char, nothing wrong with that.
See, that's why I don't do it.
Okay.
I guess the grill marks would be okay, but not like, oops, waited too long to turn this hot dog.
But what I'll do is I will buy like a cheese spread, like a Merck's, and then you put that on a charred dog. That is just, it's good. It's beyond good. It's great.
The cold packed cheese,
Yes.
like Merck's, like you said, I love to put that between two grilled burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Do you like a certain brand?
Oh, I do for sure. I think I have a top 3.
Oh, okay. I would say, is Vienna in your top 3?
Absolutely. It's probably number 1.
That's where I would go. And then I could throw at you Nathan's, like we talked about with the hot dog contest.
I would say it's probably my number 2.
Naming a third brand of hot dog, it wouldn't be Oscar Mayer. I know that.
No.
Usingers, they make hot dogs?
They probably do, but I think they're more Frankfurter type
Yeah.
things. They're more sausagey.
Right. What's your third brand?
Hebrew National.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had them.
Oh, they're solid. Yeah,
Obviously,
just
they
another
would be
beef
kosher
hot dog.
hot dogs, though.
Yeah, they're good. I like them.
I would probably would too. Yeah.
How about the cheese-filled Oscar Mayer ones? Do you feel that those are better than the regular Oscar Mayer?
I don't think any Oscar Mayers are good. And I
Once
could
in a
be
while,
wrong.
maybe 5 to 10 years, I'll buy some Oscar Mayer hot dogs.
Is that when
Just
you're
for
buying your
nostalgia's
bologna
sake?
too?
Oh, yeah. Why not? Just for nostalgia's sake. Do you remember this? I don't know if they used to sell a hot dog, and I think it was called Frankenstuff. And it had chili inside of it already.
I think I remember a chili dog like that. I don't remember the name of it though.
That was the only one, I'm pretty sure.
Well, you know what? I might be thinking of like Johnsonville sausages.
Okay.
They kind of make smoked sausages with like a chili cheese injected whatever in them that I've no idea.
Yeah.
So I might be thinking of that too. Batter cheddars are kind of just the cheese smoked sausage things, which
Right. Yeah, those are good too.
they're good. Which I guess we'll end it with this, Jeff. Is a hot dog a sausage? Or is it its
Is
own
a hot
thing?
dog a sausage?
Yeah. I ask you this because remember in food news, there's an official council out there. It's the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council.
Okay, so it's its own category.
Seems like the official council out there, which again, we weren't invited to participate in for whatever reason. They call it the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council. So it's like, isn't hot dog a sausage? I mean, I would consider it in the sausage family. I consider it a sausage.
I mean, I'm fine either way. It's really hard for me to make a decision. Well, because here's another question that I've heard recently too. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh God, I hate that. I hate that one. No.
So I'm going to say that your answer to that question is no.
I would say it is a sausage.
Right.
And I would say it's not a sandwich. Not a
Okay.
sandwich. Sorry.
See, and for me, I go either way with both of them. I am so indifferent. I am
just
very
like, give
neutral.
me the hot dog, you know?
Yeah, I they're hot dogs, and I think having hot dogs in their own category, it's probably a good way to go.
All right. Well, however you enjoy your hot dogs, we hope you enjoyed our episode about hot dogs. Is it a sandwich? Is it a sausage? We just know it's good. And there's excellent ways you can have them, from dragging them through the garden, through throwing a little cream cheese and jalapenos on them. You're probably going to enjoy some this 4th of July weekend. So hope everyone has a good Independence Day. Jeff, hope you have a good burger experience this weekend. Maybe some brisket.
I hope so too.
So until next episode, Jeff.
Enjoy what you eat.